I tried to feed him to his kids. Hi, my name is Katherine Mary Knight. I was born on October 24, 1955, Australia. I was born out of an affair between my mom, Barbara Ruffin, and my dad, Ken Knight. My dad was a violent alcoholic who used to assault my mom. I was assaulted by several family members until the age of 11. At school, I was famous as a bully. I never learned how to write or read, and at the age of 16, I started to work at a slaughterhouse, cutting out the internal organs of animals. My dream job. I even hung my first set of butcher knives over my bed. In 1974, I got married to a violent alcoholic, David Kellett. We had a troubled marriage for 10 years. I tried to strangle him, and when I found out he was having affairs, I tried to kill my 2-month-old by putting her on the train tracks. Unfortunately, the train never came. After being diagnosed with postnatal depression, I had to spend a few months in psychiatric hospital, where I told the nurses that I was intending to kill my husband so he would never be able to leave me. When David Kellett left me, I met David Saunders. He moved in with me and my 2 daughters. But I couldn't handle the previous relationships he had and started to show him what I was capable of by slitting his puppy's throat. We still stayed together and even had a daughter, but he left me when I tried to kill him with a pair of scissors. Then I met John Chillingworth, whom I had my first son with, and we stayed together for 3 years. He left me when he found out I had an affair with John Charles Thomas Price. In 1995, I moved in with John Price and his 2 older children, who both loved me. He used to work as a miner and he made enough money, but when I asked him to marry me and he declined, I couldn't handle it. I framed him for stealing things at his company and got him fired. He kicked me out of his house, but we still used to see each other. In 2000, during an argument, I tried to stab him in his chest. He then took out a restraining order against me to keep his children safe and told his coworkers that if he ever went missing to blame me for it. On the night of 29th of February 2000, when he was asleep, I took a butcher knife from next to my bed and stabbed him 37 times. He tried to fight me off but failed. I then dragged his body downstairs and hung it from a meat hook in the living room. I used pieces of it for a dish I wanted his kids to eat. I went back to bed, took pills and passed out. The next morning, his coworkers sent the police, who found the gruesome crime scene, his head in a cooking pot, and named labels of his kids' names on the plates. I was the first woman in history in Australia who was given life sentence without parole. You guys are lucky I never met you.